I've seen it very much either, actually. Because I feel like I've been seeing less Wrastor traveling, and I just in general don't see a lot of runners travel for this game yet. There's definitely some that do, but a lot of them are mostly playing online from what I've seen. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, these are relatively light characters. Like Ranno, I actually don't know what Ranno's weight is in this game. He might be heavier now. But they are meant to be some of the more like kind of speedy glass cannon-ish characters, especially Wrastor. I'm actually go check Ranno's weight. I don't know if the Jagdown wiki still has accurate weight stats, but it says Ranno's is 90, so he's actually like right in the middle.
There we go.
Interesting.
And Wrastor, as you said earlier, the definition of the glass cannon, especially from the reminiscence of Rivals Wood, and if we can see the strength, we saw it in the first set against Ant with what BioBirb can do, and what a way to kind of put that one home. Like, Elo just had such great control of the last set playing, and all of a sudden Windows is just an entirely new like thing you have to play against.
Exactly, yeah, it's so difficult when Wrastor gets in on you. There's so many, I feel like there's like less ways to get out of his combos, which I mean, they really just are. And we are seeing Elu at least be able to go high and around that down strong this time, but Bio is still fishing for those back throw at ledge.
Nice.
Ooh, and yeah, perfectly playing around what Elu's going for there. Like, I felt like he wanted to go for it right away, but he kind of held back, was like, I can't you in a slightly worse position. And he was right.
BioBirb has had no mercy throughout this entire thing. It's been twice so far where they've taken 2 stocks in the first minute of the game. And they just did the same. Once again, continuing on with that aggression and playing around all these platforms and continuing this once more. It's like a hurricane of just constant hitboxes, and so far, Elo has been having a hard time trying to find an answer for it.
Yeah, going against that Wrastor, it might as well be like a bad weather advisory in your bracket path. And Elu, it just doesn't have the option to stay sheltered right now. You are so far behind, you've got to go out there and face it head on.
Yeah, gotta weather the storm, but... Sleep.
He's working so hard.
Too easy.
So, game number 1 was E3 stock there. Bio looking absolutely unstoppable this tournament.
Oh yeah. Like, these have been going real fast, and it's really hard to kind of just say, well, you know, maybe sit back, try to, like, even it out. No. BioBirb is, like, full throttle, already in your face, giving you almost, like, 0 time to really get that space available and try to equalize it out.
Absolutely. It makes it hard because, again, I don't know... Like, I guess in theory, a slightly bigger stage would be nice to have. Especially as you are the heavier character here, you can kind of leverage some extra space. Godai is an interesting choice. I forget exactly what the blast zones are like on this stage. I know the top blast zone's like pretty big. Which is kind of interesting because Bio hasn't really been killing off the top. He's mostly been killing like off stage or near ledge.
Or at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly, right?
It all happening. And what a way to, you know, kind of ensure your point. I was just charging up a forward strong, saying I am not intending to hit you up all the way to the top and utilizing the bubble to kind of shift it down. Ella's saying I'm gonna go ahead and reposition it once again. So finally, looking much better than the start. But you have to find some way to escape it because look at BioBirb on point.
Absolutely, chasing off stage and the good old F clap, nothing beats that. And the thing is, like, these kill confirms have been pretty on point, but the low percent combos haven't really been bad either. We got a nice little 38 from that first opening, and Bio trying to find something. Here we go, the down he misses.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. You're able to just kind of slip off and just kind of say, like, hey, I'm not going to get punished off this one. You can try. The BioBirb's just like, I gotta go ahead. Strike a pose at the end of that little neutral B as well. Continuing on this aggression. Cyber Hex, I don't know. I love, like, kind of coaching on right here, but it just feels like BioBirb Oh my goodness. Sometimes you're the window and sometimes you're the bug. And this seems to be the part where not letting go of that throttle because BioBirb has been on a tear so far. And Elo trying to find some way to stop it. But you're so close to death already.
Clapping the bubble is really funny. Just kind of trying to get around these stronger moves as best you can. But it's difficult because you still have to hit Wrastor. You still have to actually get these kills. And Elu has really been struggling to just find opportunities for the big hits. Like right there. Ooh!
Nice. Just put a stop to that one. Stop the bleeding somehow. And also, what was one big thing that I know for sure you took an eye out was BioBirb literally just using the bubble to his own advantage. Which is like, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my recovery. I'm gonna kill you right here as well. BioBirb is just unstoppable at this point.
And he is. Ooh, okay, attacking the down throw at least, getting a little less punished off of that. Now certainly help a little bit. Again, throws are ridiculously strong in this game right now. But it's one of those things where, like, I don't know, like, exactly how floaty Wrastor is compared to other characters, but in general, you know, like, he was pretty floaty in Rivals 1, and he's very light. So, for a lot of characters, like, you can still definitely tech chase Wrastor, but unfortunate, but Bio's been, like, on such a hot streak right here that's seeming like it might just be a small little inconvenience unless Elu just pops off right now.
Yeah. There's a time and place to do it. It's gotta be now, after a mistake on BioBirb's end.
Exactly, yeah.
Time. It's hard.
Getting pushed towards the corner. The slip stream's not really going to be punishing you super hard, but it does kind of throw you off your rhythm a little bit.
Good edge cancel. And great avoidance on the recovery as well, but missing the sweet spot. But missing the sweet spot again. Surely the third time's the charm, right?
Bio's just throwing everything out right now. Just clap after clap. It's one of those things where, like, I feel like a lot of time this would seem pretty desperate of a Wrastor to do. Maybe on some level it is, especially, again, this is actually getting to a more dangerous percent for the character. There's a lot of ways Wrastor could just explode right now.
Oh, yeah.
But just as many for Ranno as it seems.
So many damn claps. It's not even that at that point, it's an applause. Might as well say that one. BioBirb, continuing on. Looked a little scary at the end. We both got a little nervous, but was able to clean it up. And secure that.
That's the thing. I mean, it's tough. Like, Bio didn't SD at a super high percent that game, but it was definitely like a lower percent than he was getting killed at. So that really was an opportunity there for Elu to kind of like get a game on the board and maybe swing momentum into his favor a little more. It's going to be tricky. Game 1 was on Hodojo, so we're sticking with these starter stages, slightly simpler, ideally better balanced. But we are seeing different stages this set. No infinite jewels failed to mention for us.
It's on the stage consistencies, and Elu's got to find some way to take away the consistent factor that BioBirb has been on a tear, and what a good way. The percents are evened up, looking much better than the previous two.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
It does feel like Elu's kind of finding his second wind, but unfortunately for him, Wrastor is the character of wind. And very eager to use that to his advantage. And you get too aggressive against Wrastor, and suddenly you're just handing him free whiff punishes that he absolutely thrives off of.
Yeah. Literally at the point, you're literally running into Wrastor's attack sequences, and even to things like that one, that's especially what's a huge factor, and down strung. Sent careening over off of that cliff, and what a good way to kind of continue this aggression for Elu. Trying to find some way. It looked so good at the beginning until we cast her curse.
Until the commentator curse, indeed. And hits both of them, and then just gets another one for that's not okay.
10 talons in. Windows, not Windows, it's BioBirb.
It is
stood on business.
It is Bio.
It's Bio.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been since the last time I cast. I'm literally still thinking of Windows. Oh man, that was brutal.
Well, here we go. Some 3-0s in our winner semis. Bio and Pug are both looking very hard to compete with right now. Going into our next set, we might actually just be doing winners finals now. I'm not 100% sure.
Good me. Yes, if you can, please vote for PugX for Plat Fight. Day 4
Alright.
Craig at this level already?
That is not bad, honestly. Craig, I mean, certainly does have a reputation for being one of the easier characters in the game, no doubt about that. But it still takes effort to get any character to that point. There's a lot of little nuances